and scored 92 points on the number 3 ranked team in the country. We just have to get better defensively, but the positives, I can say that we didn't quit, and we scored 92 points.
Hey, Coach, earlier you started off to a really bad offensive start, 13% from the floor. What did they do to get you to your level, or what do you not do to get you to the level you want to go?
Well, I mean, as a coach, it's a nightmare for you to see that you have open looks. All those looks were open, and we just didn't make them, and they made theirs. So, I mean, they got off to a great start offensively. They weren't really playing great defense. It's just we missed the shots that we needed to make early.
Did you think you were coming close to getting a tee there, Penny, at any point? It was.
Probably, but at that point, it really didn't matter. I was so into the game, and, you know, it's just a competitive nature. Today, I really never really say much. I talk to my guys. I don't talk to the referee, but I found myself talking the entire game about certain things, and it's just a part of the game. It's a rivalry game. It was a big game, big crowd, and the referees have a job to do. And I usually don't say anything to those guys, but today it was just so competitive and wanting to win. And I was probably close to getting a tee, but at that point it really didn't matter.
Coach, going forward, what is the preparation going in as far as like the free throws? That was Achilles' heel.
You say going forward?
Yes, sir.
I think going forward, man, we gotta take more pride in playing defense. We come in with game plans. We had a full week to prepare for this game, so we should have been more in tune with what we were trying to do. Defensively, we just didn't take care of business early. And when you're at home, when you're in a rivalry game, you're playing the number 3 team in the country, you have got to do those small things early to take them out of their stuff. And what we're going to move on from this is the next practice is we're going to continue to work on the same things we've been working on. We have got to get the starting group to do it in the beginning of the game and not wait until the second half. We have to put 2 halves together, and we haven't done that yet.
And how did foul trouble sort of dictate what you did in the first half? And second, can you give us an update on David Wingett?
Yeah, Rainier Thornton and Kareem Bruton both got into foul trouble. That hurts our bench. Isaiah Maurice also got a couple quick fouls. So, you know, when our rotation gets messed up, you start playing guys more minutes than you want to play. You want to get guys rested because we wanted to run the entire game. We really wanted to use our speed against their size. And we weren't really afraid that they were going to post us up with their bigger guards. We were afraid of the bigs doing what they did, and that's what we didn't want. So, yes, the foul trouble did hamper us in the first half.
Penny.
Oh, I'm sorry. And David Wingett is it's a 4-week deal. You know, the hairline fracture in his leg, and he's day-to-day, really. They say 4 weeks, but David's actually looking better and better every day.
With the way Kevin has played of late, does that make you think him coming off the bench is working, or does it make you rethink, you know, maybe it's time to put him back in the starting lineup?
Well, I mean, I just want to light a fire in Kevin, you know, because like I said, he's a guy that to me is unguardable, but some days he doesn't feel like playing. You have to push him hard. So I felt like going to the bench was something that was going to get him going because we needed more energy. Ray does play with more energy a lot of times than Kevin. Kevin is just so gifted. But that's a question I'll have to really pose to myself later. You know, is it time for Kevin to go back in because he's playing well coming off the bench and he's playing minutes. We might have to start the game now that he understands what's going on with him back in the starting lineup.
Penny, you touched on it a little bit about this crowd. You know, you talked about wanting to re-energize things. I saw fans leaving the game when it was over talking about how great the game was. Can you just touch on, is this what Memphis Tiger basketball needs to be all the time?
Absolutely. We appreciate the fans. We know that they're wanting this to happen right away. We want it to happen right away. The job, you know, is for us to go out there and get it done. We didn't get it done today, but we're seeing how everybody's mindset is on, you know, knowing where we're going. We're going to higher places. We're not going to stay here. And we appreciate everybody that's along for the ride and seeing our journey and what we're trying to build here at the school. And we'll be there sooner than later.
Coach, just with Kevin, did you see Tennessee giving him space from 3? Is that something that you told him at halftime that he needs to start, you know, hitting those a little bit?
No, I just told him to be more aggressive and take his opportunities. You know, they didn't really. They wanted him to shoot those. I think they kind of dared our team to shoot all night. They didn't really close out on anybody but Tyler. They kept saying shooter when Tyler was around, but they really didn't respect Kevin to make those threes. So, you know, he did what he usually does. You know, for them to leave him open, that's on them. That's a great thing for us. We just hope that he continues to make those.
We got time for about 2 more.
Coach, with you turning them over 18 times with the pressure defense of the Tigers, are we going to be a full court pressing team going forward in the conference play?
Yeah, I really want to be. That's really why I want to turn this thing over to, because our bench needs to come in, and we need to do it strength in numbers. We have to do it with the numbers. We don't need to have certain guys playing 34, 36 minutes. We need to kind of even these minutes out a little bit, or we're going to wear guys down, and we need our bench to come on and join the starters and going out there and playing productive minutes. But we do want to press for the entire game. That's where I'm heading to get the energy up, because we do play small.
Any more? All right, thank you.
Thank you.